The question says, convert 59 over 64 in base 10 to base 2. So how do we do it? We write out the number 59 over 64 in base 10. So the next thing now is to check whether the number is in the lowest term. Actually, it is in the lowest term. What do I mean by lowest term? It is to check whether it has been in a situation that no one particular number that can divide both of them. Say for instance, now we know that 2 can divide 69, but 2 cannot divide we know that 2 can divide 64 and the 2 cannot divide 59. So since 2 cannot divide both of them, and you check other numbers, whether is there any number that can divide both of them, the up one and the down one. If there is not, it means that it is in its lowest term. So this number is in its lowest term now. So we'll continue. Then another thing to be done is to break this 59 down. Break the 59 down, which is by saying 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1. So if you add all these numbers now, they will give you 59. All of them over 64. So why do we break it down? You know that we want to convert this number in base 10 to base 2. So we are breaking it down in a situation that we will break this 64 down to be 2, which is the base we want to convert the number to. Let's continue solving. We now have 32 over 64 plus 16 over 64 plus 8 over 64 plus 2 over 64 plus 1 over 64. Now if we continue again, we will now begin to say 32 kill itself is 1 over 32 kill 64 is 2. 1 over 2 plus 16 kill itself 1, then 16 kill 64 is 4. 8 kill itself 1, 8 kill 64 is what? Is 8. Plus 2 kill itself 1, 2 kill 64, 32. Plus 1 all over 64. Now we continue. 1 over 2 plus 1 over, reduce the 4 to 2, 2 raised to power 2. This is what we try to get. Since we want to convert it to base 2, all our effort is to get 2 down here. If we want to convert it in base 3, for example, all our effort is trying to get 3 down here. So we continue. 1 over 2 raised to power 3, which will still give us 8, plus 1 over 2 raised to power 5, which will give us 32, plus 1 over 2 raised to power 6, which will still give us 64. Then we continue. Since we have succeeded in reducing all these things to 2, and the trick started from breaking the 59 down. If had it been we after breaking it down, we end up with 3. This 2 plus 1 now ended with 3, for example, which if you add all of them, it will still give us 59. You will now notice that 3 over 64 cannot give us anything that will make us reduce the 64 to 2. Try it, you will see it. That is why you have to break it in a way. After breaking them, it will enable you to still get the base you are looking for, which is 2. So we still continue with what I have done, 2 plus 1. Okay, now this thing now is the same thing by saying 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 1 in indices. It is the same. You can get this from indical law. Plus 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 2 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power 3 minus 3 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 5 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 6. So that is that. From after doing this thing like this, you have reduced it to 2, 2, 2, which is the base we are looking for. Now the next thing is to collect our answer. Remember that it is a fraction. Remember that it is what? A fraction, which the number up is smaller than the number down, which if you divide this thing, you get 0 point, right? 0 point something. So our answer will now be 0 point, first thing, 0 point. You start picking your answer. 1. The next one, just pick this 1, 1, because the two, all these 2's you are seeing here indicates the base we are looking for. So now 1 is this 1 now is this, then this one here is this. Please take note, you can see from this minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, next thing is minus 5 and minus 6. So 4 is missing. Let me repeat, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, there is no 4. But it's supposed to go serially. There is supposed to be 4 in this, okay? So, but in this expression now, since 4 is missing, it shows that there is 0. There is what? 0. It shows that we will have something like 0 times 2 raised to the power minus 4 there. But it will not appear, since anything multiplied by 0 is what? 0. So what do? If we reach at the point, we are picking this one for 1, this one for 2, this one for 3. So at the 4 own, we now put 0 there to represent 4. The next one is the 5, which is 1 again. And the other one is what? 1, the last one. Base what? Base what? Base 2. So the final answer now will be 0.111011 base 2. So the answer of 59 all over 64 base 10, if we convert it to base 2, we will now get 0.111011 base 2. That's the answer. Please, I still beg you to subscribe if you never subscribe, and continue following me. There are more to be solved. So continue following me. Thank you so much for watching.